Sup, sup. All right, we are doing Ophiuchus. Probably wasn't much of an accident then. Okay. All right, let's spirit. I mean, Ophiuchus. We Jupiter, Pisces. So connection could have blew up. Giving me Two of Cups, Tower. Sudden ending. Now I haven't touched the cards yet, but what's laying out here is current. Judgment and depression. Okay. I'm glad I can do that for you. Jesus. Hold up. Gotta get rid of somebody. Stalking ass niggas. Alright. Motherfuckers just don't get a clue. No means no. It's no means no. All right, let's see what we got today. I haven't looked yet, so we will be finding out together. Yeah. All right, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Logic. Okay, logic. All right, for those of y'all who don't know, we in the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary. Okay. All right, a city of Gilead to the east of the Jordan. It was the home of Machir, the son of Amiel. Machir cared for Jonathan's lame son. Okay, Mephibosheth. I can never say his name right. Until David took him into his own house. 2 Samuel 9, 4, 5, 17, and 27. The disorderly, undisciplined, barren, substanceless, okay, without pasture, and illuminated not the word or oracle, state into which the consciousness of man comes when the personal will, Saul, okay, has been exercised without restraint. See Mephibosheth, and Machir. Okay, logic, derived from the word logos, Logos, which see. a rational relation or connection between the idea and expression. Logic, in its strictest sense, is the only accurate method of arriving at truth. Okay, so does somebody lack logic? It's giving me a sense that somebody lacks logic. Somebody did not think of the logical thing to do. Somebody did not, you know how someone, could do something to mess something up, right? And then they don't see something clearly until after the fact, right? Or they don't stop to think about what they're doing until they've already done it. That's what it's giving me, okay? Any system of philosophy or religious doctrine that does not admit the rules of perfect logic in researching its conclusion from a stated premise must be outside the pale of pure reason and in the realm of man-made dogma. Okay, logic and logos are almost synonymous terms, and the highest scriptural authority tells us that all things were made by the word. Hence, the word of reason, or the hence the word of reason, or the reasonable word, is the very foundation of the universe. Therefore, to know accurately about the reality of things, we must disregard all appearances and as indicated by the five senses. Okay? See, touch, smell, taste. See, touch, smell, taste. What's the other one? Sensory? No, those are sensories. See, touch, taste, hear. And there's another one. Okay? And go into the pure reason and the spirit from which was created everything that has permitted existence. Okay? Logos, the word of God. The divine archetype. Idea that contains all ideas. The Christ, the Son of God, spiritual man in manifestation, divine mind in action. This supreme idea is the creative power, the Christ consciousness formulated by universal principle. All right, last one, logos. As used in John 1:1, it means the word. Symbolically referring to the creative law, giving, revealing activity of God, says follows. Okay, fallows, Fallows. In the empathic dialogue, logos is left unchanged in the first chapter of John, where in the translations of the New Testament the term word, okay, appears. The text thus given read as follows, quote, "In the beginning was the logos, and the logos was with God, and the logos was God. This was in the beginning with God. Through it, everything was done. And without it, not even one thing was done." Right? Okay? Something, you can't bring something from nothing, right? If you don't give life to it. Right? So if you don't give life to something, it's not going to live. It's not going to live. Okay? And that can go with relationships. Doesn't matter if it's romantic, platonic, business, it doesn't matter. Okay? So, in it was life, and the life was light of men. And in it was life, and the life was the light of men. And the Logos became flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, and glory as of an only begotten from a Father, full of favor and truth. John 1:1-4 and 14. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's do some moderators. Okay, Queen Reed. You are a moderator. What's up, lovely Topaz? I see you. Thank you, Blue Soul. I see that. Earth Angel 111. Excuse me, Earth Angel 1111. Moderator. What's up? She is risen. I see you. Hey. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. What's up, Miguel? What's up, Stormy? Okay. So we'll do those two for right now. Okay. So I don't want to spend the whole reading trying to go through the conversation. Okay. I will pick two more either at the end or on the next read that I do. I might do one right after this. Okay. All right. Okay, if you are a moderator, you get, now I'm putting a number on it now, okay, because before I didn't put a number on it and it kind of overwhelmed me. So, okay, if you're a moderator, you get one free 30-minute read every month, okay? All right. But you gotta moderate though. Right? You gotta moderate though. You know, I gotta see you moderating now for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And if you've already been a moderator, don't worry. I'm gonna come right back around to you. Okay. I'm gonna come right back around to you. Jesus, I cannot hold the cards. One more. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands sticking out at the bottom. And the Page of Wands. So this could be another person, or this could be you, actually, as well, in your Emperor energy. Yeah. Both things could be true. So either this Emperor is looking away from someone, okay, you could have your guards up to this Emperor, your boundaries up to this Emperor, okay, or they have their boundaries up to you. So, okay, so it's giving me that somebody thought that they may have been the opportunity, like, you know, somebody didn't understand that, you know, if they didn't perform the task that was required of them, then there would be somebody else that would do that, that would perform the task, okay, or would perform or tend to what was required of them, okay, to sit in a certain place, to be a part of something. So somebody thought that they were the bag, basically, okay? And now something's been put to rest because you left. You're either this person or the one that left, okay? He was like, no, I'm good, you know, I don't need you. Did somebody act like, you know, one day they was all up in your grill, you know what I'm saying, trying to be real close to you, and then next time you seen them, they was, you know, trying to act like, you know, I don't know, their phone was more important or something like that, or they didn't, you know, they didn't see you in the environment, you know, all of a sudden, I don't know you. You know, Stevie Wonder in this bitch. Okay? Yeah, and that could be the person that's depressed. Oh well. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And if you don't, you're finding that out. You cannot do stupid things and not expect a stupid outcome. Look at that. Anger management popped out. One of you is in this energy, one of you's in this energy. Yeah, drowning. You do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. Stupid. Somebody's a little too big for their britches. Okay? We do have love out here though. So, there could be another person that's present. There's somebody else that's present here. Yep, I feel them. Another masculine, another feminine that's present. That's around you. Okay? That's infatuated with you. You're excessively fond of or enthusiastic about something or someone. Okay? Reframe. So something may seem, boring or calm or, like nothing's going on. Okay, but there's something big beneath the surface. Something huge beneath the surface. Or someone. Shit. Forgive. So you got one person that wants you to forgive them. Okay, that's angry over here. All right. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the bitch in the background too. Let's not forget about that. Well, y'all wouldn't know, but I'm picking up on her. She's trying to hide that she's feeling some type of way. It does feel like a woman. Doesn't have to be. It's a Queen of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords could have been in somebody's ear. And with me, if a person says that they like me, right, but they allow themselves to listen to gossip and people put shit in there, that tells me that they have people around them, okay, that are karmic, right? Birds of a feather flock together. So if you will give ear to some bullshit like that, you know what I'm saying? You've lost already, right? You've lost already. Okay? You can't have somebody weak sitting next to you. Okay? Somebody can't damn well be an emperor, but they're allowing people that are below their position to tell them what to do or to lead them. So somebody's not a leader. Okay? Somebody's a follower. I don't care that they're in the emperor energy. Okay? They're not living true to the energy. That's why they're angry. Something about your gifts. Aries could be significant, doesn't have to be. Yeah, this person might try to reframe something, oh, it's not what you thought it was, or, they may be trying to send that energy to you, right? Will make you go back and forth, well, maybe I'm tripping, well, maybe I didn't see what I thought I saw. No, you saw what you saw. You experienced what you experienced. Don't ever second guess that. Ever. When you start to, that's when you know somebody's in your energy, trying to get you to, okay? There's no such thing as coincidence. Like I told y'all about the ancestry DNA thing that popped up on my phone, my notification, somebody was like, oh yeah, be careful with, the DNA thing, because this and that. Well, yeah, I hear that, but I also know that there's no such thing as coincidence. So I was supposed to see what I saw at the time that I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You were supposed to see what you saw at the time that you saw it. And you did. Okay? Or you do. Or you're about to. I'm seeing somebody's Achilles tendon be cut with a razor. Okay? Didn't I tell you this bitch was running her mouth? Ain't that crazy? Somebody changed their whole energy towards you because of gossip. And it looks like they were eating it up, like, oh, for real? What? Oh my God, what? And let somebody talk them right out of the situation, right out of their future. Destruction. And this is a mutual destruction. Voodoo, hoodoo. And don't even have to be the actual act, manipulation. Though it feels like the actual act. Something was very strong. Like somebody could be coming out of a daze right now. Like, how did that happen? How did I let that happen? Like, what did I do? Somebody don't even know what they did. Because it was being controlled by somebody else. Somebody planted the seed, watered it, and tried to bring this destruction. They brought the destruction. It's just not mutual confirmation. Yeah, it's just not mutual. It's mutual between them, not you. Okay? Like I said, you got somebody else here, a soulmate. Okay? If somebody's concerned. The twin flame can be concerned. The twin flame tried to manipulate you with they slow ass. And they manipulated themselves. It's like somebody confused themselves. You know, a dog chasing its tail. So now, when you see this person, you don't see this person. But you're not playing though. You know, they were playing the game. You're not. You're not. You don't. They're not a prospect to you anymore. You got high honor. 25 can be significant. 52. I feel like this is this new person here. This high honor. Okay, that's infatuated with you. Somebody could be military. They don't have to be. They can work in a governmental position, or they could just be of high honor, valor. Okay, and a high level of respect for themselves. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, y'all wearing the same color too. Be two earth signs, don't have to be. Okay, or the two of you, you share in the same grounding, right? You're made of the same material, the same stuff. Okay, rising star. This person could be famous or you could be famous. Nice guy. Oh, this is multiple. So you got somebody famous out here, and you got somebody that has military background, okay, or who is just very strict, intentional, sweet, okay, but they don't play. Okay, you do got groupies out here who are lusting after you. All right, like fans with entity attachments. You know, fans at the concert. Oh my God, Michael. You know how Michael Jackson's fans are, right? You know, Michael. You know, you got those out there. That's how whoever this is, except for when they see you, they're like, oh. You know, it's kind of like they try to make themselves feel like they're a big deal by ignoring you. I don't know, somebody told them that was, you know, the thing to do. But what were we talking about in the book? Logic, right? You know, logic would tell you that if you ignore someone and act like, you know, you don't give a shit, then that person's going to mirror that energy back to you. But theirs will be real. You were playing the game. This shit is real. Thief. Somebody's childish. Somebody acts like a child. Somebody operates like a child. And was listening to a hating ass bitch over here doing love spells. So they could be stuck with this hating ass bitch, okay? Or this hating ass bitch they like somebody else. They obsessed with somebody else. So they just came over here to interrupt this and then go back over there to where they were. And they fell for that. See what I mean by weak? Yeah, that's not an emperor. That's a baby's father, baby daddy. Or baby mama. That ain't an emperor. This girl just came to this person's throne and said, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, but you don't know if it's true, but you're gonna believe it, because you know I'm feeding your ego, and then you're gonna you know, do what I want you to do. Yeah, even though you think you're going to be doing what you want to do, but no, you're doing what I want you to do, because I'm planting a negative seed in your ear. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch this fuck up. Yeah, and I'm gonna go off to, you know, do what I was doing. Yeah, except for the bitch is carrying some karma with her now. Yeah, she's carrying some karma. Yeah, she's been blocked. Or he's been blocked. Okay? The expectation was to block you. Your pathway's open, though. Your pathway's open. Doofy is over here on the blocked pathway. You know, Dumb and Dumber. Okay? Could have been something involving lust. Okay, boss figure, gift, third-party situation, entity attachment. Okay, this is somebody trying to show up somewhere to, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop this connection. I gotta stop it. What a fucking loser. Voodoo, sex magic. This nasty STD, you know, riddled with STDs over here. A group of people, a couple, Yeah, it's karmic feminine. They try to bind themselves to you. Oh, so they try to act like you. They try to show up like you, like they were nice. A nice guy, a nice girl. This is a bitch. A bitch on wheels. It is. For entertainment purposes only, I must say. But it is. Love you back. Okay, let's go here. So you could have felt like they could have hurt your feelings or something like that. Like you could have went someplace just like, oh, not expecting to see somebody, but when you did, you was like, yeah, Boo is here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But so you didn't expect somebody to act like an ass to you, or act like they didn't see you, or like you didn't exist, right? So could have hurt your feelings, okay? But you learned something that you wasn't gonna let it happen twice. The Page of Pentacles, the Magician. Somebody could be trying to create. Somebody's trying to turn something around, or they want to turn something around, and somebody else here that wants to offer you something. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. Nobody cares about this person. Yeah, somebody wants to ask someone out on a date or something. So something may seem small, but it's huge. Whatever this offer is, it may seem small, but it's huge, okay? There's a huge effect behind it, or a huge implementation behind it. Something huge, okay. That's the word, huge. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy, earth. Sunflowers can be significant. The color green. Somebody got a belly button ring, okay, or be thinking about getting one, or their nipples pierced. The world, I tried to do that in Vegas, but the dude was like, your nipples too small. It's gonna push it out. High Priestess. Oh, somebody sees you with the full package. They see you like the missing key, the missing piece to something. Six of Pentacles. This person respects whatever it is that you do. Whatever it is that you do, how you show up, they respect it. Okay, they salute it. All right, justice. Yeah. I like this person. I do. Death. Okay, very transformative. Page of Cups. This person has the intent to transform a situation by word of mouth. Okay, mixed with, emotions. Meaning they're putting action behind this. This is not, I'm going to sit here and fantasize about you and then cry to my friends about how I'm scared to say something to you, and then I'm going to project on you because, I got issues, so, I want to blame it on you. Yeah, none of that. Okay, the Emperor. There's an Emperor getting karma. Nine of Cups. They could have been looking at you in a lustful manner. Okay, or somebody's doing voodoo on them to have control over their lustful nature, or to tempt them. The Hangman. Now somebody's just now finding out that this person did this voodoo, this lust card energy. Somebody's finding out. The Moon, the Tower, and somebody's in their feelings, and I do mean in their feelings hard. Somebody's crying a lot. Okay, moping around, don't know what to do. It's like the end of Scooby-Doo. When they pull the mask off of the assailant or whatever, and it's somebody close to them. This is somebody close to this person. Birds of a feather flock together. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The Magician. Yeah, somebody got tricked. It's like somebody weaseled their way in and they led somebody out. Like, hey, follow me. This is like somebody coming in there with some skimpy clothes and, Daisy Dukes on, or got their ass hanging out, and they get their attention and they just lead them right on out the door. And then the door shuts behind them and it's locked. And then they snap out of it. The lock snap, the sound of the lock snaps them out of the daze. Then they're like, what? What am I doing? What am I doing out here? They start to remember shit. They turn around, the door's locked. They banging on the door. Let me back in. Let me back in. No. No. You went where you want to be. No. Somebody be transgender. 7 of Wands. Somebody feels like it's not fair. Somebody tried to block some type of, or they did block something. Not for you. They blocked something for this person. Every time somebody tries to block you, they think that they're blocking you. When they block someone, it's blocking the other person. Never you, okay? The other person. Why? Because you grow. You grow past that. Immediately you learn what you need to learn. You grow past it. So you're no longer on that timeline. No longer. Leo said Aries, the 9 of Cups. Somebody's happy to see someone online. I don't know if you took a break or something, or maybe your regular schedule was interrupted, or you did not, maybe you usually show up at a certain time. You didn't show up the other day. Okay, somebody's happy to see you. Somebody that watches you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. Somebody's hurt. King of Swords, Death. 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's reminiscing about what could have been. This could be a sibling of someone's, okay, that's in trouble. Thinking about childhood memories, I guess when y'all got along, when y'all was friends or something like that. It could be a half-sibling of somebody. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So like I said, they gotta hurt your feelings. This could be you. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, okay, or in that energy. That's all right. Grieve it. Let it go. No sense of staying mad over something that, you know, it deserves none of your energy, none of your attention. Emphasis on it deserves. Okay, it deserves none. None. Your attention is valuable. Okay, it deserves none of your attention. The Chariot. That's right. Skirt off. Skirt off. Okay. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you left a dirt trail, but you know somebody can't even see the dirt trail because they can't follow you. It's like a magic dirt trail that disappeared. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody was waiting for you to do something, waiting for something to turn out a certain way. It didn't happen. 3 of Wands. Looks like you looked past this person, or you know you decided to look past this person because they looked past you. Okay, but you continue to move forward. They're stuck somewhere. 2 of Cups. Like I said, new connection. This person watches you online. If you are online, I'm talking to somebody who has an online presence, confirmation, okay? Somebody is watching you right now. Well, whenever you go live or something, or post. Rarely do I say this, but this person has everything together. I don't see them having to, you know, learn lessons, you know, make up for anything. Like, it's like they are in a package with a red bow on top. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 10 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. Somebody tried to block your independence so that you wouldn't get a partner, so that a partner would not see you as valuable or someone to partner up with. That was their wish. A group of idiots. 3 of Cups. Boy, it's crazy how these motherfuckers got all this time to follow you around and try to fuck with your life, you know, while theirs is up in flames. Page of Cups reverse. That jealousy is a bitch. That jealousy is a bitch. Page of Cups reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, they're jealous of your destiny. But if their lazy asses wasn't bums, you know what I'm saying? They could have attuned to their own destiny that they just threw out of the window because what? They felt like they wanted yours? I don't know how many times I gotta repeat this shit up here, but how do you figure you're gonna live someone else's life when you can't even live yours correctly? You can't even live yours. You think you're gonna pick up a mantle that's way bigger than you? That's here to serve the world? You're here to steal from the world. You're here to take. You're a greedy motherfucker. I could be talking to somebody who has money or stability, but they don't have what you have. And that's why they're mad. The Empress, sideways. Okay, somebody trying to beat you. Playing both sides of the fence. Somebody could be a first lady or something. Spirit said first animal. And then an animal comes out. Something about a leopard not being able to change its spots. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody tries to act like, I'm concerned and, I really care and, they're really a bitch. They're really nosy and they really want to be in someone's business. The Eight of Swords, okay? This person could be, trapped, stuck. The Ace of Cups. Yet they're shocked that something is still intact, that this Ace of Cups is still being had, that it's still happening. Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Okay, you could be celebrating a glow up. Yeah. Due to this separation, I'm gonna say breakup because I hate when readers say breakup when you wasn't even with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You might not even know this person's name. You might not even know what they sound like. You just came across. So I'm not gonna say an ex. Okay, I'm gonna say a potential that fell off because they're not your ex. For those that I'm talking to, okay, they're not your ex. They want that title. They want that title. This my ex. No, bitch. No, you're not an ex. Okay, Three of Swords. And that's why they're mad. 2. They want to say that they know you, or this group of people. They want to say that they're connected to you, or they know you, or they knew you, or they went to school with you, or this or that. 6 of Wands. It's on some back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me type shit. The Star, because hello. Your power is silent, right? You don't have to flex your power because your power speaks for itself. So people, you not flexing your power, people take that as weakness, or they take that as you're a pushover, or oh, you're nice and sweet so I can get over on you. No, bitch. No. The nice and sweet ones, okay, that stereotype's changing. The nice and sweet ones, they say watch out for the quiet ones, right? Which is true. Okay, but now no, it's changing to watch out for the sweet ones, okay? The ones that will do for you. Yeah, watch out when trying to fuck them over, okay? Because there's another side of them that you don't know, that you're ignorant to, that your logic doesn't quite compute when you think that one person is one certain way and they have many layers to them, which makes you blind because of what you think. And because you're in your pride, you're blind. So what you think is automatically false because you can't see clear. But pride will tell you that you're the boss, you know everything, and no matter who came before you in history, you're the smartest person that's ever been. But really, you're the dumbest. Doing the same thing to somebody that they've done for centuries and have not been able to, capitalize on it. But you think you're gonna do something different. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's nothing new under the sun. Okay. Love when people think that they're smart. They're just dumb. Just dumb. They don't even figure it out until, just dawns on them. Oh, I am dumb. Yeah. Very much so. Keep that. Aries can be significant. Doesn't have to be. Okay, this could be Aries that is enamored with you. Some type of 6 spells went backfired. Okay. Government programs. So something having to do with big pharma. Okay. You know, being in league with the government and different government systems. Okay, they're all tied together. They're all in league with each other. Okay, from the potholes in the city streets to, you know, the auto body shops that fix the cars that roll through the potholes. Okay, it from the top to the bottom, no matter how small, how minute it is. Okay, it's a trigger system. You know, it's like a trip switch. It's like when one thing goes wrong in your car, another thing start messing up, right? Automatically. Got a crooked judge that's falling, okay? That's a part of these, it's been a part of some government programs. This judge could be sick right now, watching you from somewhere close by your house. Sick. Mentally, physically. Red haired male or female, 36 to 56 years old. You can have red hair, you don't have to. Okay. So somebody could be deceased or dying. Okay, got healing. Whatever this love is, it's going to be very healing to you. Okay, it's going to make you forget about whoever the hell you just dealt with. Okay. It is. It is. Damn near instantly. You gonna forget this person. Confirmation. West Coast. You gonna forget them immediately. I promise you. There'll be a footnote in the book of your life. Okay. If even that. All right. You got neglect. Now they feel neglected. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Communication. Okay, coming in soon. Double standard bullshit. I can neglect you, but you know, when I do it, you know. Or when you feel that I'm doing it, you know, it's a problem. But really, you're not neglecting them. You're done with them. You know, you don't even want to go down that road. You don't even want to test drive. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know, that shit on your lip got some shit on this lip. That shit on your lip got some shit on this lip. Okay, for somebody who's lustful out here. Yeah. Something about the mouth area. You know, they like to stick their face in places that, you know, they probably shouldn't. Okay. You know, people called you crazy. Yeah, you can have a narcissistic mother and father out here that's calling you crazy, that's trying to make you feel crazy, that's connected to this judge. Okay. That part could be for me too. Because that does line up with what I told y'all about the ancestry DNA thing. You know, about the aunt that I got that was supposed to be my great aunt. That's a judge, but apparently they're my cousin. First cousin. Apparently they're my cousin. Yeah, so people are finding out what you've been saying is true because it's coming to pass and it's coming to pass. So, you know, they're looking at everything else that you're saying that they know to be true now because it's going to come to pass because what you said before is already doing that. Somebody named Jermaine can be significant. Okay? Death. Somebody passing away. Okay, this could be an ending pertaining to this person. Okay? Their name does not have to be Jermaine. It could be a J name, an E name, an R, an M, an A, an I, an N. Okay? Something was done last January. It's been being done since last January. Okay? Somebody from Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida, Mexico. Somebody named Marcus Samuel. Yeah, this could be some of your weird-ass cousins. Somebody's weird-ass cousins. Capricorn, the name Timothy, and a Leo. Yeshua's out here. Okay. Yeah, knocking this voodoo out. Yeah, Yeshua's, yep, okay. Yeshua's, he's coming himself to do something. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he telling y'all to duck. He telling y'all to duck. This is like a giant sword coming out the sky, and he telling his people to duck. Get down. It's kind of like when the death angel came through Egypt. When they put the blood on the doorpost. It's giving that. Yeah, so the death angel may be coming through. Yeah, and everybody who's not covered is getting touched. So, you know, duck if you will. And it could show up as like a side spirit. It sure could. It sure could. I told y'all the other day that the president was nervous, didn't I? Told you he was nervous the other day. Yet when we picked up on him. And there he is again. We got family incest right behind this. There could be some family incest that's going to be exposed about this person, the orange man. Somebody have blue or green eyes. Okay, the name Michael is under MK Ultra. Okay, sleeping with cousin. So family incest. Somebody named Michael is sleeping with their cousin or their sibling. Ugh. Are we surprised? I want to apologize. Somebody red hair, 20 to 35 years old. Conjuring evil entities, male, red-haired male, female, 20 to 35 years old. Could be a part of this family incest. New Hampshire, the name Aaron, the name Anthony. Is somebody's niece, somebody sleeping with their uncle? Somebody named Aaron, sleeping with their uncle. Aaron and Anthony, those names came down. Okay, we got secret meetings. There's some type of secret meetings that's been exposed, okay, or it's known about. You got someone famous is interested in you. I mentioned that in the beginning of the read, okay? Somebody's name is Hector. Grooming. Somebody named Hector is grooming someone. The name Francis, okay, autism spectrum. The name Leilani is significant. To poison, an attempted poisoning. So somebody's mom or sister could have tried to poison them. This could be you. Your mom or your sister could have tried to poison you through somebody that you dated. Wicked bitches. Yeah, because you powerful. Prophetess. Yeah, I can talk to a female, okay, or a male. Texas could be significant. Okay, somebody could whore in Texas. You know, they could travel across the states whoring. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Male whores. Yeah, there's a message coming in. Somebody don't want to be a player no more. A hoe, no more. Okay, something about a kidnapping. This would be an Amber Alert. Yeah, Amber Alert on the East Coast. Or the West Coast. East to West Coast. Okay, that could be the route here for an Amber Alert. Okay, we got the name Joshua. Kidnapping. A hidden pregnancy. Okay, secret messages. Okay, secret meetings. All right. These are a group of PDF files that meet up together. Yeah, they have secret meetings together. They meet up with this narcissistic couple, or they don't have to be a couple, but they're your mother and father for somebody, or somebody who could have nope, not raised you, because I'm definitely not getting that off of that. Okay, but they could have been around. You know, they could have acted more like a sibling to you, rather than a parent. Hawaii can be significant. Okay, male, female, blonde hair, 57 to 99 years old. Somebody could be Korean. Okay, that can want to send you a message, that has a message for you. Yeah, that a sister tried to sacrifice you. The name Ryan is significant. Okay, we got divine masculine. And we got a karmic cowardly ass lion, ass Leo, who does not pray, okay? Who does not, you know, they pray to Lucifer. The name Kayla, in the reverse. Blonde-haired male, female, 35 to 56 years old, who likes to, you know, touch animals inappropriately, okay? Yeah, I'll never find someone like you again. All right, somebody doesn't want to admit that, but, you know, they're wearing it on their face. You ain't got to admit something for people to see it. You know, people love to lie to themselves. They love it. They lie to the very fucking end to themselves. And then blame everybody else when they find out that they were the ones lying to themselves. Like, Who the fuck raised you motherfuckers? Was raising a barn? Nah, barn animals got more etiquette than that. Yeah, barn animals. Yeah, they do. Barn animals, yeah, that's an insult. Nah, I take that back. That's an insult to barn animals, barnyard animals. I take it back, barnyard animals. Oh, and this name. Yeah, was sticking out over here. Yeah, sex code. Sex. Boy, what would y'all do? You don't care if it's stinking between their legs or not. You still do it. You still dive in it. You know, smelly. You know, something smells like infection. Ooh, y'all know that smell. The smell of infection. Yeah. Something smells like infection between someone's legs. That's nasty. That is nasty. Cream cheese in it, huh? You cream cheese in it? I don't know. That turns karmic people on. I've come to find out. You know, filth. Mm-hmm. Karmic people like filth. Especially, you know, karmic masculine, especially when women be on their cycle. Oh, they love that shit. Oh, they love that shit. Now, if you're married, okay. Right, if you're married, okay. But if you're not, and you just out here just imagine doing that to like several different female, like, brother, brother, so nasty. Them lips would just be everywhere. That tongue, that look at it. No telling what's living in that saliva. What's alive and kicking in that saliva? Shit. Crawl up in your body, you be done for. Done for. And they won't give a damn. Oh, no, I don't got nothing. No, you didn't get it from me. No, you didn't get it from me. Okay, nigga. Okay, nigga. Yeah. So this is you saying hi to somebody. You're gonna run into this person, or they're gonna say hi to you. Cause I see you waving and smiling. Somebody's gonna approach you the right way. It's giving me with this high honor. They are respectfully, okay, but intentionally. They know what they want with you. You know, you don't gotta guess. They're not gonna leave you guessing either. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Somebody dropped the ball. Being an asshole. Ten of Cups. I told you to know what they want with you. They want the whole kit and caboodle. The world. What'd I say? They want the whole kit and caboodle. Somebody can want to take you traveling. Somebody's seen a lot of things, okay? Like I said, military, somebody be military, but somebody wants to show you, take you to some of the places that they've seen and that they have not seen, okay? And somebody else is feeling betrayed. Who gives a shit? 10-10 you could be seeing. They're going back to this Queen of Swords confused. I thought you said. That's what your ass get, being a grown-ass man, listening to what some jealous hoe is talking about. You know what I mean? Seven of Cups. I thought, I'm confused. 3 of Cups. These people laughing at this person too. Whoever these people are, they're laughing at whoever this is that looks confused. They're stuck. They're uh, 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 uh. I'm the damn caveman. 2 of Cups. You know, ugh. You know, don't got the language to speak. You know, you show them fire, they be It's fire, fool. Now they wonder, oh, is it over? Is it over? They're thinking about, you know, you meeting somebody better than them. So I guess they thought that the deep connection y'all share was enough. So they tried to use that to they let that make them think that they had some type of hold on you. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 66 can be significant. Okay, Route 66. Somebody could be on the freeway, driving towards a person. Okay. Somebody wants to reframe something. Okay, they want to try to spin something. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Somebody took too long. They took too long. They didn't make an effort. Somebody, you know, the Knight of Pentacles always gives me, you know, the scenic route. You know, somebody. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. That's amazing. Come on, let's go over there for a little bit. We got time. You know, let's go over there. Yeah, let's go over there and see what that's about. Get back in the car, you know, back on the road. Oh shoot, look at that. They make another stop. You know what I'm saying? They get distracted, right? Okay, yes, the Knight of Pentacles is stable, right? But the Knight of Pentacles rarely makes it to where they're going. You know, distraction finds them more times than not, right? Ace of Wands, some type of temptation maybe. Those are tests. The distractions that come in, the temptations that come in. You got something great right in front of you, but all of a sudden, all this other shit starts to come out of nowhere. And I warned whoever this is too, because it's coming up. Spirits reminded me. I warned this person. They watched a reading that I did. I warned them. I said, don't let somebody come in here and then all of a sudden confuse you about something that you just got clarity on. A few days ago, you had clarity. But all of a sudden, you let somebody come in here. You let somebody in your ear. And then all of a sudden, you're confused. That's your fault. 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this person found out that whoever was in their ear, okay, whether it was a relationship or some type of connection to something, this person found out that somebody had somebody else, or somebody was, there's another person in the picture. There's 3 people here outside of you. Yeah, it's like this person tried to call this other person and they blocked them or something like that, or changed their number, or, you know, blocked them on all accounts. Yeah, Ace of Cups, because, yeah, they're obsessed or they're in love with somebody else. King of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the King of Cups. So this person got left alone, basically. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, and now you don't want them either. 8 of Wands, you don't want them either. The High Priestess. Yeah, they're trying to get through a firewall. They're trying to speak to you spiritually in the 5D, and you're blocking them. You don't want to speak to them. You know, your energy's not returning to them. Usually, you know, they'll send their energy to you. You know, they're thinking about you, or they're feeling, you know, a good type of way about you. Then you'll pick that up and you'll send it back, right? Yeah, no, it's been going one way, and it's not been returning. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you blocked someone from being a part of your destiny. Actually, they blocked themselves. 7 of Pentacles, playing with you. Yeah, playing with you. Sitting 7 of Pentacles. The Hangman. This is their ancestor. Like, what are you doing? Whoever's ancestors this is, they're pissed off at them. They're pissed off at them. They said, we lined this up for you. You didn't have to do nothing but go towards this person. But you're back here, cowering, What are you doing? You let somebody come in here and now you're cowering in the corner? Like I said, this is not an emperor. This is somebody who is very childish. This is somebody who lets other people lead them. Okay? Somebody have an alcoholic addiction as well. You cut the head off the snake. Somebody born in 79. Somebody could be looking at gematria. Somebody could be adding up years. Okay, taking away, subtracting. Excuse me, I meant multiplying. Somebody trying to find out a number or find out the connection to something, someone, a year, a time, a date. Four swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person, somebody can't sleep. They're crying. When I say they're crying a lot, they're crying a lot. Okay, three of wands. This could be somebody that gave you no emotion. You know, like I'm seeing somebody just have their head down on their phone when you're near them or you're in an environment where they are. Somewhere you guys usually flirt back and forth. It's like, oh, I don't see you. You see that? You see that in between, right? It's like I don't see you today. You know, I don't see you today. Somebody's regretting doing that. They're regretting doing that because it sent you the other direction. Okay. Their logic didn't serve them. The high priestess. Logic would have told them that, hey, if you treat this person like you don't care, you lose the opportunity because they're gonna think you don't like them. That's logic. That's pretty much common sense, right? Which people, lack. Okay, common sense isn't so common. All right, logic would tell this person, hey, if I be mean to this person and hurt this person's feelings, then this person's not gonna like me. This person's not gonna like me. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Because then I'll be hurt. Somebody does not have cognitive thinking skills like that. They think about that after they do the dumb shit. Or they're led into doing the dumb shit. Yeah, somebody can be injured right now, okay? Yeah, like I said, trying to save face. But they're over here limping around. They don't have to literally be limping, but, they're injured. Okay? They can want to make peace. Six of Wands, okay? Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Somebody can want to congratulate you, commend something that you do, something that you're known in the public for. Yeah, because they know that you're waiting on the right offer. They know that. So they want to make peace. Okay? But you don't want it. First impressions are everything. You don't want it. This person showed you who they are. You believe them. You believe them. You're not one to, I didn't see. Maybe I was tripping. No, I believe what you showed me. Yeah, I believe exactly what you showed me. So if you show me that you're an asshole, I'm going to believe that you're an asshole. And I'm not going to want any of that. These people know how to go on a job interview. You know what I'm saying? They know how to go on a job interview and act a certain way to get a job. They know what they're doing. Two of Pentacles reverse. Somebody dropped the ball. Nine of Cups. Exactly what they asked for. They dropped the ball. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, and your spirit team is keeping them out. It's like you got a spiritual police. There's like spiritual police. Death. Yeah. Your protection's like, nah, player. Nine of Swords. This person could be asking your ancestors, begging your ancestors, or theirs. They're like, nah. Nope. Don't even waste your breath trying to beg. Don't even waste it. You get the same shot as everybody else gets. You fuck it up, you fuck it up. That's it. There is no second shot, second chance. Three of Swords. And that's what people need to think about before they do stupid shit. Trying to come back. How would you feel if somebody judged you off of what a stranger said, and then that person wants to come back to you now? Oh, I'm sorry, I listened to what somebody said about you. You wouldn't want to deal with that person, would you? Now, you'll probably say, yeah, I would because you're lying, but, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to deal with that person. What's to say y'all get together, y'all marry, and then, some hoe, man or woman, want your person. So here they come, you know, with a whole plan to enact on y'all relationship. And you believe what this person says. Relationship over. Because you're too weak. You're not fortified in your mind, your body, or your spirit. First of all, to understand that this shit will be regular. Right? With a power couple, this shit would be regular. So meaning you always have to protect your relationship. Just like you always have to protect what's yours. It's no different than what you already do every day. Just another person added to it. Another person added to your prayer. You know what I'm saying? Your prayers. The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. You could have went into hermit mode. You could have disappeared. And then somebody was looking for you. For every action, right? There's an equal and opposite what? Reaction. That was your reaction to what they did. Like I said, it could have hurt your feelings. Like, for real. What people can't really, really do most of the time, because you're so fortified. But something about how much you love this person. They hurt your feelings. They did. Whatever they did to you, they hurt your feelings. Bad. They did. Yeah, but you grew from it. Yeah, you bossed up. You got in your Emperor energy. You shook whatever it is the hell off. Okay? You learned from it. And your bag is improving. Your bag is improving. Page of Swords. Or increasing, excuse me. Seven of Pentacles. What the? Nine of Swords? Okay, somebody's on a down low. Somebody's in the bathroom. There's two people in the bathroom stall. One person's reaching. Is this a glory hole? One person's reaching underneath the stall to, tug on the other person. Yeah, they can't see each other. So there's a divider in the middle. So this is a stall in the bathroom. Yeah. Be at the gym or something like that, or somewhere where there's a bathroom, a public bathroom, a public restroom. The Queen of Wands. Oh, the Magician. Knight of Wands. Somebody could catch two males, playing with each other in the bathroom. Somebody's girlfriend or something like that. The Fool. The Fool reverse. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, then somebody goes and tells everybody. So somebody's about to be exposed for being on the down low by a Queen of Wands. Their partner, their person, whoever the hell it is, they're about to expose this person. This one of them people, they be like, hey y'all, so and so in here, so and so in here, they fuck. To the whole store. Six of Swords. Everybody like, huh? Huh? Everybody stop working, huh? What? Somebody could lose their job. The Chariot, Six of Pentacles. And somebody has to walk out of the bathroom and walk. It's like the walk of shame. Somebody's got to come out from the back. They got to come out from the back. They ashamed. Look at them trying to hide themselves. Behind what they carrying. Somebody can be a waiter, waitress. Temperance. Somebody's bringing someone. There's somebody in this chariot that's bringing someone something that is going to give them a lot of peace, or you're going to receive more peace from whatever this information is that's being brought to you. That has something to do with finances. Be a police officer. Okay, Queen of Swords. A ruling is significant. Eight of Pentacles. A ruling has been made in your favor. Eight of Swords, and somebody or some people could be going to prison. Yeah, due to this ruling. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles could be the person that tried to play you. Two of Swords. Okay, they're trying to figure out what to do. They don't know what to do. I be telling you, these people, they do the most difficult or retarded shit when the thing to do is very simple. You know, communicate, say hi, exchange names, and there you go. There you go. Take it from there. You know, but they do everything else, all the weird, crazy clown shit, and then they want to come back and do the regular shit. You know, the thing that wasn't so hard to do. Then they want to come back and do that. But now you got your sword up because you're at peace and you don't need this person. You know, you might have made you happy. They couldn't even be a servant in your court. Six of Pentacles. They couldn't even be a servant in your court. That's, you don't trust them. You wouldn't even give them what's considered to be the lowest job. You wouldn't even give them that job because you cannot trust them. Meaning they'll always be a liability. As soon as this person gets mad, they'll do something to betray you. You know, they'll sell your secrets to the competitors. You know what I'm saying? That's this type of person. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could be a romantic scammer, or they could, you know, sweet talk their way in and then, you know, plop their ass on the couch, you know, farting on all your cushions and shit. Like, somebody is lazy. They like to, you know, be romantic and give the look or whatever, you know, sell you a dream, right? But they don't plan on putting in on that dream. They're selling you a dream that they want you to work so that they can live. And all they bring to the table is their, you know, their weak ass charm. Their fake love. Ace of Pentacles for the money. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's out of something. Somebody's out of something. Cut out of something. Somebody tried to assume someone's identity in order to receive something that was meant for the person. It's like somebody walking around with an ID with, you know, your information on it, trying to act as though if they're you. So identity fraud. Okay. Just a sec. All right, let's do the last spread. Oh, shit. The last spread here. All right. Somebody's saying, you know, I can see you, right? Somebody's realizing that somebody's feeling stupid. They're feeling dumb. They realize that every move that they were doing, this little sneaky shit, you saw it. You clocked it. This is like a little kid trying to deceive an adult. You know? The kid not realizing, you know, the kid's not able to think in the realm of an adult because the kid is still a kid, right? The kid hasn't had adult experiences, right? So the kid doesn't understand that the adult has lived life already, that the adult has been a child before, that the adult may have done what this child is trying to do. So the adult knows You know, I've seen this before. Either I've done it, right? Or I've lived it, or I've witnessed it. Plenty of times. Like I said, somebody thought that they were the first to try to do something. Or they thought that they had the secret formula that nobody else that's tried before them has had. To think that you are the smartest thing walking this earth, you're lost already. You failed already. Okay? You failed already. We are forever learning. Okay? We will never know everything. Okay? If you meet somebody that act like they know everything, you know, they don't do well with correction or suggestion or run. Run. Your ass better run. And you better run fast and far. Person be like all the time, I know that. I know. Apparently you don't. Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. Somebody could be asking somebody for a ride somewhere. I'll give you gas money. 10 of Cups, or a ride home or something like that. 8 of Wands, the Empress, or a ride to wherever this public place is to see this Empress. Somebody's asking for a ride. Can I get a ride with you to go up there? So this could be a group of people riding somewhere together, to go spy on this couple. Like the fucking weirdos that they are. Grown adults. On 2 other grown adults' nuts. Got kids and everything. Boy, that is some strange, weird shit. Strange, weird shit. You care more about this couple coming together than you do your own children. That's some strange shit right there. Care more about what's between somebody's legs than your own children. That's some sick shit right there. 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Somebody could be wanting to give someone some information for them to come and then give it to you. Or, send somebody to ask you out for them. Oh my God. In what world do you ever think that that's going to go your way? I wouldn't want to date somebody who didn't have the balls to say something to me themselves. They have to send somebody to say something to me to ask themselves for their homeboy or their homegirl. No, I'm deliberately probably going to try to holler at the homeboy or the homegirl that's coming to ask me. Because at least, they got the balls to, have a conversation with me. Like that's the most scariest thing in the fucking world. People act like. Oh no, I want them so bad, but I'm scared to talk to them. Well, you don't want them then. Don't you ever send somebody to do the job that you're supposed to do and expect to benefit from it? What kind of man are you? Or woman? Leo, Sagittarius. I'll take the one flipped over. Somebody worried about who dicking you down, who or the opposite. Okay, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Star. Somebody's made it their destiny to try. Somebody's made it their destiny to try to interrupt your choices or people from choosing you. A Knight of Swords. Little dick energy. Yeah, little dick energy. I don't know. Somebody could really have a small penis. Okay, they can be mad at the world for that. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Empress. So something can shock you. The King of Swords could do something to shock you. Okay. This King of Swords could be this person of high honor. Could be. Or woman. Nine of Swords. So somebody understands that you're fine being alone. You're fine waiting. Okay. You're fine if something is not right for you to walk away from it. I don't know why they thought. I don't know why somebody thought they knew you. Like they thought they knew what you were gonna do. Nobody ever expects you to walk away. Nobody. That shit is crazy. Nobody expects you to walk away from bad treatment, and then you do, and then they're so shocked and so surprised. What clown shit? What clown behavior? Four of Cups, and then they pout and whine and bitch and gripe. Too many. Now all they want is peace. Now all they want to do is, wave a white flag. Don't want to say sorry, though. Oh, I guess they do. Page of Cups. Oh, they don't have the balls to. Okay, I got you. Yeah, King of Cups. Three of Wands. This person could be waiting for you to say something to them in order for them to speak to you when they're in the wrong. That's what I'm saying, clown shit. Don't nobody want to mess with somebody like that. You're a child. I don't care how old you are. You operate like a child, like an immature child. That shit's unattractive. Ten of Swords. Six of Wands. They feel embarrassed. Hangman. They contributed to their failure. I'm hearing rumbling. I'm hearing drums, like a stampede or a march. This person can feel this in the spirit. They could be having dreams, nightmares. These are your ancestors. Something's coming towards them, and they know it. They know it. And it's got 10 swords behind it. Whatever it is, it's coming towards them. So they want to apologize to you. To somebody that's in your audience. In your audience. The moon. They hide in your audience. Again. Yet you see them. That's the sun and the moon. You know your ass is in the audience. Shit. The Tower. Scorpio. Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be out of house and home or losing, shelter. A family could be being put out of a home. The Emperor. It's like somebody trying to lure someone. Somebody wants you to not focus on. Somebody wants to lure you away from your work, whatever you're focused on, by what their good looks, their strikingly good looks. That's gonna make you not focus on your bag, your stability. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know who somebody thought that they were, but they're not that. I don't care how much money they may have. I don't care. I don't give a shit what they got. Okay, that inside is rotten. It's black. The Hierophant. King of Cups. You may be surprised to see how someone steps to you in the correct manner. I feel like this Emperor, Hierophant, Tower is this person of high honor up here who sees you as a sweetheart. King of Cups. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. The Devil. It could be like some type of secret society or something like that. Okay, secret organization that's out in the cold. This organization is out in the cold, or somebody kicked someone out, or a couple out of an organization, though the organization is still falling. Okay, Three of Cups, while you're celebrating, so while celebration's happening on your end, falling is happening on the other end. The Empress, there's an industry that's obsessed with you if you're this Empress. Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, okay? Or you can have people in the industry that's obsessed with you. All right, now that they can see what you can do. Queen of Swords, the Moon. I said your power is silent. It's a silent power. This is not having to, shout to the rooftops, oh, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I can do this, I can do that. You let it speak for itself. You know who you are. You don't have to go around shouting it. That's the difference between someone who is and someone who isn't. They got bumped their gums all day to try to disprove somebody else. Which should be clear for people to see, but apparently it isn't. It takes eons for people to come to the realization of who's the fraud and who's not. Regardless of the fruit that's being shown. The thing that God said that you will know a person by. King of Swords. Somebody's defending you. Somebody is very in defense of you or over you. Okay, this King of Swords is somebody be police officer or military. Okay, again, King of Swords, the Star, Ten of Cups. Person sees forever with you. The High Priestess. They know this to be true. Look at me rhyming up here. Two of Wands. Somebody could be a music artist or write poetry. Or you make somebody feel that way. Okay, romantic, like they want to write poetry. They could. Okay, you just bring the romantic side out to somebody. The Seven of Cups. You know who this is? This King of Swords. Five of Wands. The Four of Wands. Somebody's scared of this person. Because of how powerful this person is. This person doesn't roll around with an entourage, and neither do you. They want to be your defender. They don't want you to have to be in the Queen of Swords energy. They don't want you to have to be. They want to do that for you. They want to be in that energy for you. Thank you, out of 9. Yeah. Whatever this is going to shock you, okay? How this is going to shock you. So while these people are fighting, being stupid, okay? Trying to play, playing King of the Hill and shit. No, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and they're none of what they think they are. Seven of Cups. They are none of what they think they are. Okay. Pisces, Libra. The name, the initials B and J could be significant. Okay. Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody's shocked to see who you are today. Okay. These could be people from your past. Yeah, their jaws are on the floor. They're shocked to see who you are, who you turn out to be, who you were this whole time. An angel. Yeah. King of Pentacles came out sideways. People from the past who judged you for your finances or, may have used you, used the connection to you. But then, around other people, they act like they didn't know you, right? Or they treated you a different way. Like, I swear, that shit's been happening to me since I was a kid. Since I was a kid playing in the neighborhood with my friends. When they didn't like something or they was mad at me, they all gang up against me. You know what I'm saying? Making fun of me, But then coming knocking on my door and shit, the next day for me to come outside to play. That's a curse. That's a generational curse. That shit's been following me ever since. Ever since. Same for some of y'all. The world, but that's over. That's over. Finally. The Moon. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You can feel something's about to sprout out of the ground. You've been waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it, okay? You know how the sun gives life, right, to everything in creation? This time, it's giving me the moon. The light that's coming from the moon, which is borrowed from the sunlight, right? It's giving me the moon's light. It's going to make something grow. So the moon has something to do with something that's about to sprout up out of the ground out of nowhere, like a magic bean. And this is right after you go through some type of ending, not separation. I don't know why some readers say separation when it's clearly an ending. This is after you go through some type of ending, okay, with someone. Like it boom, it comes like right afterwards. I don't feel a waiting period in between. All right, last few. Queen of Swords, right underneath the King of Swords. Death. Oh, you two are about to, yeah. Y'all are about to be some serious leaders together, rulers together. Death, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Something about creating generational wealth, okay? Rapidly, lots of it. Something about extra streams of income. Page of Wands sideways, Five of Pentacles sideways. Somebody could be getting some bad news, okay? They could be expecting bad news. Or they expected it for you, but it's for them, okay? Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. It's like somebody running into a brick wall. What I say, somebody can see someone. So somebody thinks they're being sneaky, and then they run right into a brick wall. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Judgment. Okay, so either this already happened or this is going to happen. There's somebody that's going to try, and this is whoever's out in the cold, or it could be homeless or whatever, or getting news that they're being evicted or something like that. This person, instead of worrying about that, this person wants to run to this organization, okay? Or this could be like a sex party or something like that, or it's giving me that. When all of these people are underneath this roof doing this orgies, whatever they're doing, judgment's going to fall. Something's going to happen while they're in the middle of doing this. Judgment, the Magician, the Page of Swords, something's going to happen. These could be strokes, heart attacks. Something happens in the middle of this sex ritual to every last person. Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Devil, the Ten of Swords, the Tower. Something bad happens. And it could be fatal for one of the people. But they're all affected. But one's fatal. Three of Pentacles. Yep, I'm telling you, Six of Wands. They think that this is going to be a victory. It is not. It is not. Somebody's not coming out of this. And others could be coming out of it quite deathly sick. Okay, the Hermit, Judgment. Yeah, because they're being seen. Everything that they do, God sees it. And Lucifer just sitting there laughing. He likes stupid humans. That's what he likes, stupid humans. He's right next to the Most High. Because the Most High gives him orders. Gives him permissions. He has to raise his hand. Confirmation. He has to raise his hand. He has to do whatever the Most High tells him to do. Most High puts his hand up, Lucifer got to put his hand up. Most High speaks. You know the rest. So who y'all think is supreme, y'all taking orders from, takes orders from my Father. Takes orders from our Father. So how did you ever think that you were going to overcome the Most High? Or his children? How? How? Last ones. Eight of Swords. Four of Cups. Three of Swords. Seven of Swords. Two of Swords, Four of Wands. Somebody's definitely mentally deranged. Okay, all over the place. All that's on their mind is stealing, taking, being sneaky, mischievous, and they're heartbroken, and blocked, and confused, and stuck, and fucked up. And there's nothing that they can do. And all they're thinking about is how the Most High offered them a cup himself, and it wasn't good enough for them. It wasn't good enough for them. Most High said, okay, well, make sure not to pray for anything again, you know. Make sure that you don't ask me for anything. Seeing as I brought you what you asked for, what you've been crying and begging me for, I brought it to you, and you wanted to act like a brat. Wasn't good enough for you. So, you know, maybe this will be good enough for you. Yeah, while my beloved lives this happy life that they worked hard for. That they worked hard for. You know, that shit that you don't like to do, you know? You know, that you're lazy towards. But you'll get up and do all of the dark, demonic, satanic shit, but you know, you're too lazy to do what you need to require this. You're too lazy. You want to seem like you know, you're a hard worker. You want to seem like you know, I do it all. I do it all. No, you watch people to steal from other people. That's what you do. Yeah, you watch people to steal from them. You know, to try to make money off of them, making fake pages with their pictures on it. Trying to make money off of them. You're a bum. You're a bum. Trying to make it your own. Stealing from people who are deceased. So that you can look like a king of wands. Talking to a Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Uh-huh. Yeah, these people are guilty of someone's death. Someone's demise. Someone not being here anymore. They've been hiding it too. Yeah, they've been trying to hide this murder. They've been trying to hide this murder. Yeah, but they've been feeling it coming to the surface. They've been feeling it coming to the surface. Yeah, and you are about to celebrate. You and yours are about to celebrate. And I'm going to leave it there. That is your read, Ophiuchus. Cross watcher. Thank y'all who donated. Appreciate you. Moderators, new moderators. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for taking up the mantle to be a moderator. Make sure y'all do y'all shadow work when required. Okay, keep calling y'all power back. Alright, keep cleansing y'all energy. And let the cards fall where they may. Alright, and yeah, that's it. I will holler at y'all later. I'm about to go work some of this shit out. And I will be back to do Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's reading. Alright? Alright. Love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Be safe. Alright? Enjoy yourself. Stay present. Okay? Don't let nothing cause you to past trip or future trip. Okay? If it does, you know, just knock it out. Okay? Release what you cannot control and only worry about what you can control. Okay? Alright? Alright. Love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Peace.